Hello everyone, George here, Catholic Positive Energy. Normally, I would be doing the meditation and prayer broadcast right now, but this week I wanted to talk to you all about hope. That's the name of this week's broadcast, hope. Now, what do I mean by that? Now, obviously, I do mean including God in the equation, but that's not entirely what I mean here. So what do I mean by hope? Now, as I've said to you in some of my previous broadcasts, I've been through some tough times in recent months, and trust me, none of it was fun. I won't get into it. I've already talked about it, so I don't think I need to mention those things again. But what I'm referring to is, as I said back in November, time heals all wounds. Well, that's part of that here, but that's probably one of the earlier steps, and I feel hope is a later step. Long after you've healed, now you need to have hope. Looking towards the future, knowing good things are on the way, knowing good things are just around the corner, you just haven't made it to the corner. So, there have been times, and I've had some very wonderful conversations with a lot of very dear friends of mine, and somebody who I talk to regularly said to me, wow, George, I know you've got a lot of amazing friends, and you really do. You should feel very thankful and blessed, and I do feel that way. I am. I've often said to some of my friends recently that, sometimes I fear of the unknown. For all I know, good things may not happen as quickly as I would want, or maybe not in the timely manner that I want, but I know they'll happen. But I often fear that things in my life may not change. They may stay the way they are, for all I know. Now, I hope that doesn't sound horribly negative. I know some of that does. You could probably call that a mixture of negative self-talk and fear, or if you have any other description for it, I'm open to hearing it. But that's something I've often been saying to myself. So when I talk about hope, what I mean by hope is being positive, having faith in God, not stressing about the future, not being sad about the future or the unknown, having hope that better things will happen, that good things will happen in your life, regardless. Now, that's not easy to do, especially if you've been through some devastating experiences. I'm sure words like positive, hope, positive energy, words like that may not ring true in your thoughts because you've been through a devastating experience. And trust me, I know what devastating experiences feel like. I lived in the world of devastation for a lot of years throughout the time I was a kid and a teenager, and I didn't even know what positive energy was. I knew what certain things that made me happy, but as far as being in a positive place right here and not letting your life be a wreck, I didn't know what that felt like when I was younger, and I really wish that I did, but I do now. So, hope is having faith, knowing good things will happen. Don't stress about, man, it hasn't happened yet. I'm going to be so sad. Oh, I got to have this, okay? Those are not good ways to think. It's okay if you feel that way once in a while. I'm not going to tell you shouldn't feel that way. But if that's how you feel all the time, that's not good. That's not healthy. It's not good for you. It's going to hurt you. It doesn't hurt others around you. It hurts you when you stress yourself about things that haven't happened yet. Okay? That's not a good thing. Don't do that to yourself. You need to have hope. Hoping good things will happen in the future. That's why we stay in constant prayer, faithfulness to God, and shying away as much as possible from selfishness. Well, there's something I really want, there's something I really need, and I just really need to have it. Does that sound like a good way to think? Is that how you think all the time? Do you believe that Jesus would be proud of you if that's how you feel all the time? These are important questions. I'm sure there are people out there who feel that way once in a while. But if that's how you feel all the time, then that's selfish. And that is, some of you may not realize that you're doing that, but you might be. You could very well be. When you think about yourself and what you want all the time, and you don't care about what God thinks or what other people around you may think, it doesn't sound like you're not being selfish. I'm not calling my viewers here selfish, but I'm just saying for people who may think that way and feel that way, yeah, that sounds a little bit like selfishness. I'm drinking my lemonade. Anyways, so here's something I have been saying to myself a lot lately, and I hope that this will be edifying to all of you listening to this. Good things are just right around the corner. Now, obviously, we don't know how long the sidewalk is and how far away that corner is. But like I say, when you get there, and I don't know when you're going to get there, okay? When you get there, that's how you know. Okay? When you get there, you'll know when you get there. You'll know when you've arrived there. You'll know when you've reached the corner. When you reach that corner, you'll feel that divine intervention happening in your life. And that is something that only we as individual people, not as a group, but as individual people, can and will know. So, like I say, when we get there, we'll know. If you're someone who often stresses and has fear and sadness and negative thoughts about the future, not knowing, like, when is the good thing going to happen? When is it going to happen? Okay, that's not a great way to think. The best thing to do is just live your life, let things happen, and go from there. Let things happen, pray about it, but make sure you're living your life. Don't stay home all the time. Don't stay in the world of devastation. Don't do that. And I know it's been a while since I've talked about these. Consider this one of my good said vibes. You know, as a matter of fact, I'm going to write myself down a reminder on a future broadcast. I'm going to talk about, my good said vibes, because my last name is Good Said, so I want to talk about good said vibes. You've heard of positive vibes? Well, I'm going to call them good said vibes because my name is George Goodsaid and they're mine. So I hope that is a lot for you to take away from this. Normally when I talk, it's a little bit longer than this. I can see I've only been talking like not even 9 minutes yet, but I feel that is all I have to say here at the moment. So the next broadcast I do, hopefully it'll be before next week. I will have the meditation and prayer broadcast on the next broadcast. You know, I mean, if it's possible I can do it tonight, I'll probably do it tonight. We'll see. But we'll just have to wait and see until then. So, like I said, when I posted something on the Facebook page and the Facebook group asking if everybody's okay with me not doing the meditation and prayer broadcast every other week. I didn't get any responses, and I'm curious, I'm surprised. So that's why I haven't done the meditation and prayer broadcast for about 3 weeks now, because nobody objected to it. I didn't get any answers for yay or nay. So I hope everyone's okay with this. I will still have the meditation and prayer broadcasts, and when I get really, really busy with school again, I'm going to be doing them definitely every other week because I have to dedicate time to school and reading and stuff like that. But I'll still be here even if I have to show up during the midnight hours. I'll be here. So anyways, I hope everyone is doing really well. I hope you're having a great week. Remember, have hope. Don't have negative thoughts. Don't be fearful about the future. And remember, dignification is better than criticism. God bless.